How's it, punters? Welcome back to Best Sports Betting, and in this video I'm going to be looking at a Betgames Dice Duel strategy. Now, I've been reading quite a bit about the strategy online. There's been quite a few posts about it on Facebook and on Twitter, and I thought I'd check it out for myself. Now, what the strategy is to bet on red dice wins and blue dice wins and ignore the draw. So what it needs you to do is, say, put 100 Rand on red dice to win, which would return 225 Rand, and then put 100 Rand on blue dice to win, which would also return 225 Rand. So the strategy basically banks on the fact that it's not going to be a draw. So if there is a draw in the strategy, you're going to lose both your stakes. I'm not sure this is one of the better strategies to follow, but I thought I'd just check it out in this video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a couple hands. I'm not going to play 100 Rand a bet. I think that would be a bit of a waste when it comes to checking out a strategy. But what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to play 10 Rand a bet on each of the selections, which is red dice to win and blue dice to win. And we're going to see how we do with our balance. So let's get started. Let me first put let's clear that. Let's put our 10 Rand on red dice to win. And then let's put a 10 Rand on blue dice to win. So we'll make a profit here if either the red or the blue dice win. If it lands on a draw, we're going to lose both of those bets. If those bets come in, or if one of the dice wins, we'll make a small profit. So I'm going to test this out for a couple of rounds and we're going to see how it does. Right, the first draw is coming up. Let's see if we can get no draw here. You're basically betting on the fact that there's going to be no draw, if I'm honest. And here we go.
Let's start a new game. Good luck. Any combinations?
Okay, so we won that one. I'm going to play through the rest of the bets. What I'm going to do is I'm going to skip through to where they roll the actual dice. But if you want to see where we are, you can just keep your eye on the last 5 draws over there. So I'm basically going to be putting through the same bets, and I'm going to be showing the dice draws live. So let's wait for the next draw. Alright, here's the second part of our draw.
Success.
We won the first one. Let's see how the second one goes.
Any combinations?
And we won that one again.
Congratulations.
So we've won 2 in a row. Let's see how the third one goes. Okay, it's time for the third draw. I've got the bets on. Can we make it 3 in a row? You're going to need to make it 3 in a row. You're actually going to need to make it 5 in a row to make a profit on this strategy, if I'm honest. Because the draw is literally just going to kill anything. And there we go, we win again. So we won 3 in a row on this strategy so far. We are going to need to win 5 in a row though. And here we go with the fourth draw.
Let's continue success. Any combinations?
And that one wins as well. Looks like red dice are winning quite a bit. Right, so we have one draw left. We've won all 4 of those bets. Let's get the last set of bets on. And now it's time to wait for the draw. Alright, it's time for our final draw. Let's see if the strategy is going to hold any water or not. This is the crucial one. This is the one that's going to see, or it's going to show us if we make any profit or not. So we're hoping that it's not. And red dice wins again, and that makes it 5 wins in a row on this strategy. Alright guys, what I'm going to do now is I'm quickly going to break down some of the numbers that we used in the strategy. You can see all the recent bets that I took here. I'm quickly going to pull up the bet history. There we go. You can see all the 10 Rand bets there. They returned 22 Rand 50 each one, and we made a total of 100 Rand worth of bets because we were betting 20 Rand a hand, and we made a very small profit. Let's just quickly work that out. So we played 5 different games, so there's going to be 10 different bets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So all our 10 bets are displayed over here, and we can see that we won 2 Rand 50, 2 Rand 50, 2 Rand 50, 2 Rand 50. So we ended up getting a 12 Rand 50 return, or profit, on our bets, which is a 12.5% return, which is alright. My problem with the strategy, as I said earlier, is the fact that if it lands on a draw, you're going to be screwed pretty badly. Fortunately, we didn't have that. We had a lot of red dice winning. I mean, look at it. Of all those 10 bets, red dice won every single one. If I'd bet 5 bets on red dice to win, I would have a lot more money than I would on the red and blue dice to win. So my thoughts on the strategy is it's alright. I mean, it's not a bad way to help build up your balance. The problem is what you're going to do with your 12%. It's not a great return. If you bet 100 Rand on each of these bets, you would have laid out 1,000 Rand and you would only have made 125 Rand. And you have the chance of losing 200 Rand if a draw comes in. So that could wipe out any profit you could make, which is one of the reasons why I don't really recommend the strategy too much. But it is one to have a look at if you are interested in getting involved. Guys, thanks for tuning into this video. I hope to hear from you guys in the comments about what strategies you are using for Betgames Dice Duel, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good one, guys. Cheers.